has taken his medicine. Otherwise, I don't know what we'd do with him.
It ain't really kicked in yet. Look at him.
Complete bundle of nerves. Whoa, boy. he makes his home in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Would you give a nice hand to Tim Goins right there, would you please? We'll go to the next fellow here behind us. He has the biggest instrument on stage. And he's been in the group now about 6 weeks. He does a wonderful job singing and playing the bass, and we're going to feature him as the afternoon progresses here. But we're mighty tickled to have him with us, too. And I don't know. He used to work with James King, and so far, we think... Well, we got him in therapy, too, so I think that's helped him a little bit as well. But we're mighty tickled to have him here with us today from Lenore, North Carolina. Another Tim Green right there. Would you give him a nice hand? Last but not least, on the guitar, my old standby here. Jerry and I have been together now for over 15 months in this group, and every moment of it has been just a treat and a pleasure. He's a wonderful singer, wonderful guitar player, and a great entertainer. And I guarantee you, before the evening progresses, you will find that out in full force. Right?
Yeah.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, my buddy Jerry Butler right there. Would you give him a nice hand? We talked about this pretty young fella back here playing the fiddle.
Yeah, talk about it.
We'd like to expose him right now.
Well.
I mean, his fiddle playing. We'd like to expose his fiddle playing, and we'll do a little thing here to just he and I will start out doing the fiddle and banjo, and then maybe you guys can join in a little bit later before we get quit.
Just depends on what mood.
Back in Virginia on a Saturday night, if you had a banjo and you had a fiddle, that's all you needed to have a band, and you might have sounded something like this. Go ahead, G.
The sun's gonna shine in my life once more. Love's gonna live here again. Things are gonna be the way they were before. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again. Well, I hear bells ringing, I hear birds singing. Love's gonna live here again. I hear bees a-humming, and I know the days are coming. Love's gonna live here again. Love's gonna live here. gonna live here. Love's gonna live here again. No more loneliness, only happiness. Love's gonna live here again.
Thank y'all very much. We've got a new CD that we're very proud to say it's just come out. We finally got them in our hands yesterday. It's called It's a Carolina Morning. It's on the Crosscut record label out of Hazard, Kentucky. And I'm real proud of the thing. First couple of songs we did this afternoon are on that CD. And we're going to feature most of them as we go along this afternoon before we get off. This tune right here that I'd like to have Jerry sing right now comes from the great Hank Williams. And this past January marked 50 years of the passing of Hank Williams, and one of the greatest singers and songwriters I think our time has ever known. And we felt it appropriate to include one of his songs on our CD, and Jerry does a whale of a job singing this song. Hope you'll enjoy it. It's one called I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry.
Hear that lonesome whippoorwill. He sounds too blue to fly. That midnight train is winding low. I'm so lonesome I could cry. But I never seen a night so long when time goes crawling by. The moon just went behind the cloud to hide his face and cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? That means he's lost the will to live. I'm so lonesome I could cry. The silent
welcome, Jerry. And I tell you,
Smiling faces. It's easy to do stuff like that for a good bunch of folks like this.
Sure
I'll tell you what. You remember last weekend that place we was at?
wow, do I ever, Jerry?
Golly, you talk about a sour bunch of grapes.
Sour bunch of grapes. Never
Man,
saw
oh,
a
man.
beat in my life.
It's terrible.
Did you have anything happen to you? I sure did.
Matter of fact, I did.
What happened to you, Jerry?
You ain't gonna believe this a bit, I know.
Well, probably not.
I stand in line with them concession stands, you
Yeah.
know, getting me a cool drink.
Right. It was hot, too.
It was hot, and I tell you what, this beautiful little girl come walking up and standing right behind me in line.
I can't believe you noticed that.
Well, I just happened to. You know, it ain't like me at all to do that.
It is not. It's out of your nature.
But I noticed it, and I turned around and looked at her, and I said, honey, I tell you what, I believe you the prettiest thing I've seen in probably the last 5 or 6 years.
You told her that?
I told her that.
I bet she liked that, didn't she?
Well, she looked at me. She said, I wish I could say the same about you.
Hateful thing.
I said, well, you could if you lied like I do.
Woo! I reckon you told her, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you what happened to me, Jerry. You remember when we stopped at that little convenience store just before we got down to the festival? And I was getting ready to go in the door, and about the time I got to the door, this lady got to the door about the same time as I did.
Yeah.
And, of course, being the southern gentleman that I am, I reached and I opened the door for her.
Uh-huh.
And she frowned up and she said, I hope you didn't do that because I'm a woman. Hateful.
Really?
And I said, well, no, ma'am, actually I did that because of your age.
That helped.
Well, not exactly. She said, I'll have you know my age is my business.
Well, there you go.
I said, ma'am, you've been in business a long time, ain't you? Damn hateful people I ain't never seen to be. Now, let me ask you, has anybody ever heard of Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys? Anybody know who it is? Well, we like to have a little fun with them guys, and
Little local group.
somebody take him backstage and thrash him, would you? If you were in the audience of a little place called Carnegie Hall on Friday night, April the 3rd of 1964, that group was playing there that night, and if you had been in the audience, you might have heard something that would have sounded just a little bit like this. Now, I'm going to be Earl Scruggs.